Hi Taurus, welcome to the pink full moon in Scorpio for April 23rd, 2024. Full moons close out cycles. Sorry I've been away, had some business to take care of, but I'm back now. So I missed a couple of eclipses, which were some long-standing energy and some pretty important eclipses, I think, especially that last one, which opened up an I am portal. And I don't know, maybe you can still use it. You start out any affirmation with I am. I started around that time and I just keep doing it. I don't really see, I mean, it's a portal. It opened the door and I walked through. So I'm just going to keep doing it. And whether you're using that portal or it's just an affirmation for you, it's a nice practice. So you begin anything with I am, and then you continue on from there, whatever it is you are or want to be. It's just affirming to yourself and putting it out there in the universe. All right, Taurus. Let's see the direction that this reading is going in for the pink full moon. Like I said, full moons close out cycles. This is the direction the reading is going in, and you have behind a mask. Number 3, intention. Interesting, this card, because it always kind of says you may be doing something, but there may be an intention that you aren't aware of, or maybe you are and you're not letting anybody on to what it is. But it's a number 3. Number 3 is a magic number. It's a creative number. Obviously, this has something to do with your intention. So, for example, you're helping out at a soup kitchen, maybe, but the intention is to, this is just an example, to meet people of like mind, people who are kind. Maybe you want to meet a male or a female who has similar, who's open-hearted, right? Who wants to help people, and you think this would be a good partner. And so you say, okay, let me go to a soup kitchen and volunteer, and maybe I can meet somebody who's similar to who I am. Kind of like that. Okay, so that's kind of the direction the reading is going in. Let's see how the reading itself takes place. The first column is where you are at the time of the full moon on the 23rd, what you're doing, what you're busy with, or what's happening around you. Or it could be that if you are closing out a cycle that you're completely aware of, right, that you know that you're closing out, you're finishing up a situation. Could have something to do with that. The second column is how you behave. In regards to the situation, what you're doing, what you're thinking, how you're feeling. The Tower card. 2 Pentacles. Okay. And let me just bring this down a little bit. And the last column is the probable outcome. Probable because some things, if we are right, forewarned is forearmed. If we know something's going to happen and we want to change it, we can make changes. But some things we are meant to experience. And nice. And we can't change it. We're supposed to have the experience. Always for our growth, though. It's always for our growth. All right, let's have a look here. We're keeping this card in mind, right? Behind a mask, some ulterior motives, some intentions that you're probably keeping close to your sleeve. You have the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. 7 of Pentacles, for me, is very much like a reflective card. We're looking back on what we've done. We've accumulated, we've harvested this, right? This is our harvest. We've grown it, we've harvested it, and now we're kind of seeing what we have sown. We've reaped, and now we're seeing what we have sown. Um, and we're making adjustments. If we're unhappy with something, we can shift it up now. This may have something to do in regards to something very emotional for you. This can be love. It's definitely inspired ideas, but it can be love. The cups are love and emotion. It is the emotional side of all the aces, all the cups are emotion. This is an overflow of emotions, so it can be that we need to release some old emotional stuff to make room for something new, and that can be kind of what we're doing here. We're thinking, okay, in my relationships or in my emotional world, what have I created, and what can I now let go of? And can be emotional about a financial situation as well, because the pentacles are things of the earth, right? So what have I worked for up until now? Does it bring me ultimate happiness? Perhaps not. Um, Now I do see that you're going to start something new. So it's really important to know what your motive is, right? What is your intention? Because it will really help you to focus. And if you have a higher intention, then the universe usually helps that along a little bit more, a little bit easier, or puts things in your path. And it seems to me like you do, especially with the High Priestess. There can be inspired ideas with the Ace of Cups. So if you're rethinking things, right, and you're kind of editing a situation, it could be work and it could be how you spend your money. Um, the Ace of Cups is definitely inspired ideas, things that kind of come in from out of the blue, right? Or on high, if you're lucky. Let's pull another card for that. But whatever it is, whatever the financial situation is or the work situation, um, you may have a lot of nice, inspired flow and creative ideas. And that doesn't have to mean artistic, it just means creative. Oh, nice. Hmm. That inspiration can come from, it's funny because these are the muses. These are the muses that inspire. These are the joys of life. So what isn't bringing you happiness, right? What do you intend? What kind of happiness do you want? What do you want to bring back into your life, into your situation? You're going to have some really nice inspired ideas. Now, these are also friends or females that hold us up. Um, it's another three, so that's creativity again. You have two aces and you have two deuces. And seven is a very high vibrating number. They say it's closest to God, but it's not cookie cutter. It's not normal. It's not the norm. It's something out of the box. So you could really have some, especially if you're creative. But again, you don't have to be. Whatever you're working in, whatever you're dealing with, um, you could have a lot of creative flow, a lot of creative ideas. Hmm. So, especially for musicians, I'm feeling that just sort of came in. Or if you are a musician, there can be something really wonderful happening there for you. It's time to enjoy. So the weather's warming up, so it's also time to enjoy the weather, the finer things, the better things in life, being outdoors, nature, that sort of thing. But it can be something towards the future because we are kind of with this card. I do feel like there's this sort of editing kind of energy. What have I done up until now? Has it brought me happiness? Has it brought me joy? And you're going to possibly very much edit and have some creative downloads where um, things can bring you a little more happiness. You're looking for the fun in life, the joy in life again. If you've been in the doldrums, if you've been unhappy with your situation, or even the things that you have been unhappy with, the things that haven't been bringing you a lot of pleasure. The center card is the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. This can be changing belief systems, because it kind of goes very much with this card, right? All of the sudden, and this is the all of the sudden card. Our belief systems can change. Our intention can change. Now, Uranus has a big play in this, and Uranus is a surprise planet, right? Unexpected. And so there can be some unexpected things happening with the Tower card. And again, we are looking at finances, the physical things of the earth, maybe even our health, right? Because this can be a health card, and we're thinking, wow, I need to relax more, I need to have more fun, I need to find the joy in life, I need to drink more water. That's very possible here for some people, to get things flowing, right? So health-wise, highly suggested, drink more water, drink more fluids, but water, good, clean, filtered water. This is the card of multitasking. So something may come up quickly within these next 2 weeks that comes up unexpected, and you may be juggling a couple of things as well as your finances. And it could be pleasurable. Could be something like a party happens or something, and you kind of have to juggle finances or multitask. But it is definitely something that is a little bit unexpected. This could, for somebody, it could be very much that we've been working very hard, right? All work and no play. And all of a sudden things switch, right? All of a sudden there's some fun coming into your life, some joy coming in. However, you can feel a little bit tired on a physical level with the Four of Swords. And that can be because of the multitasking and something quite unexpected. Now, this is the card of getting things down on paper, right? Write them down. Make sure you have a notebook next to you, especially if you're having a lot of inspired ideas with this card, with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. Any inspired ideas, write them down so you don't have to keep going over and over and over in your head. That Four of Swords card also tells me, however, that if you are tired, take a rest. Make sure you voluntarily take a rest. Otherwise, the universe will help you. And that could be unexpected, and it can be disruptive, right? The Tower card. So it's always better to voluntarily do it. So when you feel the need to rest, definitely take a rest, Taurus. And I think you'll be making plans here for something because, and again, write them down on the notebook paper. These are graphs. These are charts, that sort of thing. But get it down on paper. Because you have the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess as an outcome. And that's big stuff. The Ace of Wands is like new inspiration, it goes well with this, but it's like a new idea, a new fire that's burning within that you just have to follow. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. This is my summer card. This is my fall card. So perhaps you're looking towards the future where this is concerned, or where these new ideas are concerned, or maybe it kind of really, we're making plans, but the fall is when things really get going. And I say that because the High Priestess is the structure of it. So we could be building up ideas, right? We're rethinking things right now. Maybe we need a little bit of a break because we're doing too many things or something unexpected happens. So we can continue to make plans, put things on paper. It's like a blueprint here as well as here. And the high priest is saying this is the structure. We start to build the structure. We begin this structural. And interestingly enough, the high priestess is your divinity. It is what you deem divine. It's what you believe is special and important to you. And that's what I mean. Like, um, your intention or behind the mask, what you're kind of hiding. Um, you go to a soup kitchen because you want to help people, but behind the mask, you think, well, who could I meet there that has the same value system that I do, right? You want to help people, but also you want to meet somebody who has a similar value system. That kind of energy, right? What you deem sacred. So, in this case, in this example, um, you your value system is being charitable and helping people. So you can use the idea of volunteer work to meet somebody who has that same value system. You understand? There can be things going on behind the scenes with that Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. The Ace of Wands is the High Priestess is definitely behind the veil. It's things that are our underlying structure. That's the best way I can put it. Wow, you might be thinking about some travel, but whatever you're dealing with, there is this feeling of wanting things to come to a close. I do feel for me this is more like travel or graduation. If you're a student, you might be considering with the summertime coming, right? We're going to enjoy ourselves, and then after that, maybe because this is graduation card, we have to get busy with an idea that we have. And you can be doing a lot of things behind the scenes in order to achieve that. The world is the graduation card, but it can also be a completion card. There's just little things that you have to do before you can move on to that next level, or you're leveling up here. But whatever this idea is, it's quite inspired and it does bring you a level up. Again, this can be helping other people. These are challenges that we face together, the Five of Pentacles. And it can have something to do with our finances, because here we're trying to reevaluate our financial system, or how we work, or what we're doing in regards to work, or even health, right? Because this is also the physical and financial instability card. This is trying to maintain financial balance, so we can also be changing finances from like one account to another, or trying to maintain our financial balance so that we can regain it. Now, 5 is the change card, so there is some change coming in. The idea here is to change a situation that has come out of balance. And 5 is a uneven number, right? So it's uncomfortable. It's the roller coaster ride. But it pushes us to find that balance. It pushes us to find the number 6. And again, I really do feel for some people, it can be a financial situation or a physical situation. And physically, we may have been working and playing very hard, right? Burning the candle at both ends. And surprisingly enough, something happens where we need to really take a break. We really need to take that rest, because we've been multitasking. We've been doing both of those things. And now we find us in a situation where, okay, if we want to maintain our health and our financial situation, new ideas will come to the fore. And you could be working on it in the background for a while. It feels to me like something needs to be completed first, and we are coming to a new 14-year cycle. And so there are some things I think that we need to clear up and finish up before we move on to this new cycle. And part of that can be either helping others, because these are challenges that we face together, right? Can be somebody from afar as well. You may have to travel to them, or it can just be people who are at a distance, and maybe they're traveling to you. But there's wonderful ideas because you have two aces there. So on an emotional and a passionate level, something that you're very passionate about kind of comes to the fore here. Nice, Taurus. But the Spirit wants you to know, laughter attracts unicorns. And I just think that means, I have a feeling that it's this bit here. Whoever's feeling a little difficult or having a difficult time or feeling a little bit in the doldrums or having some instability, you can really bring out the best in them with your humor and to take things a little bit lightly. That's interesting with the Two of Pentacles, because the Two of Pentacles says move through your tasks lightly. Juggling is a fun exercise, right? It's a fun activity. And so even though things may be a little bit on the rocky side or the emotional side or the big wave, if you approach your tasks lightly and enjoy them and try to have a little more fun with them, more fun will come your way, right? It attracts lightness, I would say, in this instance. It will change your mood. It will change the mood of the people around you who are going through some instability. Okay? So sometimes it's even putting on airs, right? Putting on a face. Maybe you're going through some stuff, but if you can laugh through it, it'll just make things a little bit easier. Especially the Tower, because that's some unexpected stuff, right? But kind of throws you off a little bit, and you have to multitask, or you have to you have to move through some things, but with a lighter heart. Okay? All right, Tauruses, I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Thank you for being patient with me, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.